Beauty like this just has to be seen to be believed. But you may not be able to see it much longer if you travel by OHV. Hi, I'm Chadwick, and today on At Your Leisure, Rhea and I are on one of the most incredible trails in the Southwest. But it may be going away if you don't make your voice heard. We'll give you all the details on how to comment. Then, Steve Human goes from the top of Colorado to the bottom and discovers adventures that will make you want to experience spring's thaw from a mile up.
You know, there's only one place, Rhea, I can think of where you can actually drive right along a riverbank on a rugged, scenic western river. And this is it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Rhea Rossi Booth, and Chad and I are on Hey Joe Canyon Trail. And this is beautiful. We're right along the Green River, and we're out here in Grand County. And if y'all haven't been out this way, I suggest you get out here as soon as possible.
Now, the reason that we're talking about as soon as possible is that Grand County, the county this is in, is actually looking at changing their transportation plan and the recommendations they make on the Public Lands Initiative at Congressman Rob Bishop's office. This is one of 100 miles of road that they're proposing be closed down. And so yet there's another reduction of access to public lands in this proposal. And we thought that we would take this half hour and show you some of that and talk about whether you think that's a good thing or not, and let you see for yourself what the recreational opportunity looks like and what kind of overall impact it looks like it has. That's our mission today in the show.
Yeah, how about we all go out, everybody, and check out what this trail has to offer.
We are at Hey Joe Canyon, and we just came down a beautiful scenic road that started at the very top of the canyon and wound all the way down to the river.
And it's just a great place. It's not a real technical trail, but enough to get your nerves going a little bit and get back in here with the family, and it's a good time.
To get to this spot, you can come in on motorcycles, ATV, UTVs. We've heard of a Suburban getting into this spot. And then you've got the river, so you've got kayakers and river rafters. And we, in fact, on this trail have seen motorcyclists, made friends with them, and also with the kayakers. As they came by, they waved. There's a lot of things of closing trails and only having hiking access. Not all of us, me included, can hike in 20 miles, 10 miles. So it's nice that we can come in on a UTV and then hike from there.
You know, a lot of people don't have vehicles to come out and see this kind of stuff, but there's plenty of availability to get these, and rent them if you have to, you know, and come out. And even if you need a guide, you know, there's plenty of people like in Moab that'll come down and take you out on these trails, and it's stuff you'll never forget.
Well, you've seen the trail. What do you think? I know what I think.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love it.
It's awesome. Well, listen, a little later in the show, we're going to talk about some of the ramifications of all of these plans and some of the impact that it might have and what some of the community leaders think about it. Right now, though, it's time for us to spread our wings with yet another great itinerary idea for you. And we're off across the border that's nearby to us right now to explore Colorado.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. Chad and I are on Hey Joe Canyon Trail.
Hey, Joe. Hey.
And we're with our good friends, the Taylors and the Brinkhursts, and we are having one heck of a good time today.
Right now, we wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on here in Grand County. 2 Utah counties had elections in November. They changed their commissions or their county councils, and those new councils decided that they wanted to rework the last 18 months of work on setting up recommendations to Congressman Rob Bishop's office on what to do with the Public Lands Initiative, so we could get some permanence in how we manage land. The new council in Grand County, the most contentious of all of them, has gone back to the drawing board and started all over again. They're inviting comments. we thought we would take this time to introduce you to some of those community leaders and let you know their opinions about what's going on and why they decided to do this.
What we're trying to do is find a balance that meets the most needs and ultimately to create some certainty for all the industries that work down here. We have not had certainty on what is and is not going to be allowed on public lands in this end of the state for many years.
At the beginning of this year, when the new council was seated, there was an interest in reopening the discussion part of the process to allow for more public input.
Our new city council, county council, as the old, were good, honest, honorable people. And I truly believe that this new county council will realize that they represent everyone in Grand County, just not those with certain views.
Our clients come out here to enjoy, a backcountry experience, whether they're in a Jeep, on a four-wheeler, bicycling or rafting. A lot of people are looking for an outdoor experience, and any closures that prohibit people from getting into the backcountry is a concern for us. And there's thousands and thousands of acres out here that have never been touched by four-wheel drives. They've never been touched by people walking.
We already lost 2,500 miles in 2008 from the BLM RMP process. If we're going to entertain losing more routes, our first choice would be to add routes someplace else. Our second choice might be to provide some security to what's left so that this round of closures isn't just another one of many.
That's the best way for democracy to work, is for everybody who has an interest or a stake in a given area or issue to have some say at what happens there.
We have an official vote scheduled for the 31st of this month where we will take what we have recommended so far, and I'm not sure what the structure will be yet, but we'll take the actual official votes. I suspect that most of what we have done so far will stick.
I would love to see it where all these groups can sit down and say, just because you enjoy an experience on a mountain bike or hiking doesn't detract from those that are experiencing a different type of experience in a 4x4 or a UTV or an ATV, and talk about what can be done to preserve the area for all types of recreation.
So later in the show, we're going to give you all the information you need so you can make your voice heard on this very important issue. But right now, we're going to go to our trailhead.
Let's roll.
Well, next week's show looks highly awesome, just like today was on this incredible trail.
What was Sean Penn's character name in Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
I'm trying to think of his name.
Totally awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I just remember the teacher was Spicoli.
Spicoli.
Yeah. Anyway, we do have a thanks to make to Brandon Daly at Moab Tour Company. They have a full line of these great UTVs, and they provided us one for him. In fact, Brandon was going to come with us today, but he was so busy helping customers like you get out on the trail that he had to cancel. So hats off to you, Brandon. Wish you'd have been here.
We had a great time, and if anything's wrong with it, just call Jason Taylor. He'll take care of it.
Thanks to the Taylors and Bringers for being with us today. And thank you for inviting us into your homes to share the beautiful outdoors of Utah every week.
That's right. And just remember, you can't enjoy the great outdoors if you're sitting on your couch.
We'll see you next week.
Oh yeah. Out in the middle of the canyon with my lover bunny.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.